And we'll be watching Terry McLaurin. He was perfect for them a week ago, getting a pair of touchdowns and some massive yardage. It's
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Now here comes the Los Angeles offense and the man in charge of it in his second season with the team, 14th overall in what's been an impressive career, Matthew Stafford.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
First play from scrimmage, Stafford. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he's got some space here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful. And that strength was on display there. On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
Now it's Stafford. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's a gain of 35.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Murray. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Escaping the pressure right. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
And there's the beauty of Kyler Murray, because we all know he can get it done through the air. Terrific right arm, and nowadays we don't even talk about his height anymore. He's shown that he can see that.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Saquon Barkley hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. And we're going to look at Cooper Kupp as the Rams offense gets ready to take over possession. And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is it allows him and the team to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route-running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them. No matter how many people are put in his direction, it just doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to beat them. And so far this year, he's done exactly that.
He sure has. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 73 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
To throw is Stafford. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Stafford. Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 30. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Stafford going to give this to Akers. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
From the 24, Stafford. And he'll just get rid of it.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Stafford. This is caught by Robinson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 15-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford. Now that'll be caught by Kupp. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
To throw again on 2nd down, Stafford. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And the Rams are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Tyler Higbee, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Now, the midterm elections are now concluded, and I think we can all breathe a sigh of relief for that. But now it's time for midterm football. Well, we've moved past the unofficial halfway point of the season, and we got a couple of good matchups in the night games here in Week 10. Tonight it's North versus South in California, the Chargers and Niners from Santa Clara. And then tomorrow, Monday night, it's both Charles's birthday, happy early birthday, buddy, and the first primetime appearance for the Commanders as they travel up to Philly to take on the Eagles. A lot going on. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Throwing again on second down. Murray. Claypool with another catch. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Throwing on first down is Murray. He's going deep for Brown. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Cardinals at 8-1 on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On second down, here's Barkley. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers and freed up the D linemen to make the play.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. This one goes out wide for Barkley. He's going to have the first down and then some. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
First down, here's White. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Murray rolling to his left. Murray fighting, lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Snap comes to Murray and 1. Touchdown! Chase Claypool, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have moved out in front.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
Prater on to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive in total 8 plays.
And it was finished off by the Chase Claypool touchdown catch.
And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack.
Chase Young.
He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back to throw. Stafford. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
A give up the middle to Akers.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taken right around the 44.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Throwing now is Murray.
Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on 1st and 10. Play fake. Murray. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And that is caught by Brown for a Cardinal touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cardinals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Extra point good by Prater, and it's now 21-7.
Rams 7. Prater to kick off for Arizona.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. not wanting to risk anything here late in the half and just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Now the Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run.
Finding space at the 40.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Stafford. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half. Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. On play action, it's Murray. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. So 3rd down, and defensively the Rams have added 2 extra DBs. Murray to air it out again. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 31-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Barkley, inside handoff. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on second and 2. It's now third and 1.
Haven't been a defensive coordinator yet. I think second and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, Barkley.
Nice job holding him to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on first down. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots. And right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Rams will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
To Jefferson on the slant.
Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Looking to throw again on second down. Stafford. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down.
Chase Young
picks up his second sack of the afternoon. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers getting together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Cards will take over first and 10. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start first and 10. Play action. Now it's Murray. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
A give to Barkley out of the gun.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all. Challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Now Murray off play action.
This pass complete to McLaurin going across the middle.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Terry McLaurin,
40 yards.
And the Cardinals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Now Prater to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. 3 quarters players have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. For the fourth quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score of the final play of the third quarter.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down at Stafford. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again at Stafford. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice you're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
Chase Young
able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Another try after the first down sack. Stafford
quickly into the hands of Robinson.
The Rams on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Stafford. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it.
He will have the conversion and more than that. And he is going to have the Rams first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Stafford.
Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
To the air again, Stafford.
A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now Stafford. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down.
Got an open man finding Jefferson.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week.
Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
Now it's Stafford. To the right side, it's Kelsey. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Stafford now to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Rams.
Cooper Kupp.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Rams get a bit closer.
Gay is on for the point after. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass.
And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
So for the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Back to throw it, Murray. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away from pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one, because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Murray sets to throw on 4th. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a 1st down. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
And the Rams come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. But what a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.
Yeah, it was a complete effort to secure the win, and both sides of the ball made big plays.